front of me, this is the Aomais Go speaker, and it's waterproof with 30 watts of power. Comes in 3 colors of blue, red, and black. Let's unbox this real quickly. Here's everything that comes inside the box: carrying pouch, 1-year warranty, fill it out, your manual, micro USB charging, and a double-sided 3.5mm, and a charging brick. Of course, here's the Go. You can see inside the grill. Looks like 3 big speakers in there. Now, I am going to compare this to another one at the very end. Please remember to seal up the flap for USB and aux ports while you use it in the water. So now on the back side, you can see that there's one subwoofer type of speaker, if you can see through the little grill there. Metal grill. And the rest of the body is plastic with some kind of light coating. It's a very light, smooth coating, but you can still feel that it's plastic. It does have a hefty weight to it. Let's go over the I/O. There's the power, volume down, play, pause, volume up. That's going to most likely be skipping forward or skipping back. Now on the sides here, flap that we will take off. Nice thick rubber, as you can see there, for a perfect seal. There's a headphone jack, and then you got some kind of volume control. But that's a pretty thick enclosure here, as you can see. So that's the left side, and on the right side we have another port here, which has a USB, another headphone jack, and the micro USB charging port. Now right before I get into turning on, as you can see, it has little grooves here for your fingers, so when you hold it, they kind of place right into there. The bottom has a square rubber footing, and if you take a look, it has a little bit of a rise, so it does have 2 different levels of rubber on it. So when we place it on the table, it's gonna have a grip to it. Now I'm smacking it, and you can see that it's keeping its spot very nice. Bass is not going to be able to rattle it like that, but it's nice to see that it's going to stay on a table. Different design over other speakers that I've tested, and I'm really excited to see what it sounds like. I know the other speakers that I tested that were half the size of this. Extremely impressive. And I even have a second one here that I'm going to test to dual sync them, but of course I'm going to be testing one at a time. So for those who don't plan on getting 2 of these, of course you'll be able to hear what one sounds like. But I'm definitely excited to test out these dual syncing stereo systems. So firstly, we're going to hit the power. Ooh, squishy buttons.
Powering on.
Powered on.
Ready to pair.
I can feel the bass low tone to it. Volume control here.
Maximum volume.
So we're ready to pair. So now we're going to look to pair the device, and you'll see Aomais Go.
Paired.
We got it paired. Let's listen to less than 10 seconds of copyright music.
Hey, how was you feeling, bro? Feeling like the 4, I feel fantastic. Which one would you be, though? Mr. Fantastic, cause of money like elastic. Burberry, church, coat, you smoke oregano. I'm smoking on Nick Cactus.
Volume's all the way up. Turn it halfway.
I like the vibe of this one, Mikey.
Sorry, mom, I've been a bad son. And I ain't talking throwing tantrums.
Don't be talking to no dudes while I'm out of town.
I ain't got no time for you if you ain't ballin'. I offended you probably. No, I never say sorry.
Holding it definitely skips. Press pause. Now we're going to be testing 2 of these. Now to sync them, I'm not too sure.
To pair.
Some of them have like a button where you can just bring them together and they'll sync. But we're going to see in this little booklet here, stereo pairing and connecting. Turn on 2 speakers, press on the volume button at the same time. All right, so we're going to turn these off.
Powering on.
I'm going to turn off my Bluetooth. Now I'm going to turn them back on.
Powering on. Ready to pair.
And I'm going to press and hold the volume buttons together. Now we're going to go into our Bluetooth and turn it on.
Paired. Paired.
Now they're both blinking. Go back into a music and press play. Now both of them are now connected.
Yeah. Have a dream so you'll be a man.
Yeah, you know, ain't no question, baby, baby. I wanna get next to you.
Powering on.
Okay, so this time I'm only turning on 1, although 2 of them sound so good. I am so impressed. You guys are gonna love the sound that you're getting out of this, especially that you can take it out in the rain next to the pool, even dump it in the pool. It's not gonna wreck. It's gonna be perfectly fine. Now, just to give you some context behind, Archie has been one of my favorite speakers of this size, but guess what? One of them isn't waterproof. Now, all the audio is still coming out from here, so I'm gonna pause it here. Now what I'm going to do is connect this and battle these together to see what the sound differences is. Now you can see the speaker differences, but the tweeters are a lot smaller, and this has another speaker in the back, so we got multiple sound coming from both sides. Good handle. Go back to the audio and let's press play. Halfway mark pretty much. This is the sound we're getting out of it. A little hole for the breather for the bass. Now I'm gonna go back to the halfway point, and you will hear that it distorted at full volume. Now I'm gonna press pause here, disconnect, and now we're gonna go back into the Go, and let's check the volume. Halfway point. So now,
Maximum volume.
Now, if you wore headphones so you can hear it on your phone or you're over your TV, on the Go, I can hear that this is going to be louder. It even has some really good bass tone. This has some pretty good bass, but it does distort at the high volume. It doesn't get as loud, but it doesn't offer waterproofing, so you're pretty limited with that little option here. And it doesn't distort at full volume, as you can tell. Also, the fact that you can pair both of these together and even get a better sound out of it. So maybe in the future, if you decide to get a second one, you already know you can pair them together. Now, will this Aomais replace my Archeer? It's a close one. This has always been the one that I resort to and compare to because it's been such a good speaker. So the Aomais Go can definitely replace the Archeer speaker, but for the comparable price point of these two, it really depends on you if I show you justice of what this sounds over the Aomais. I put them together because this has been, again, my go-to source of my favorite speaker for how low it goes in bass, the design, and size. It's a different design because it's meant to be carried around everywhere versus having this laying around in your house. That is my take on the other speaker, but if you want to go for the Aomais, I have to tell you that I like it. I can definitely recommend it. Even the smaller one that I reviewed, it should be popping up right here. It sounds so good. This is impressive. They really did a good job making a big sound come out of a little package. I love reviewing speakers because I like testing out the next best thing. So yeah, the Archeer just got dethroned, but even though with that dethroning comes down to what kind of features you want in design, the sound is much louder on the Aomais. The Archeer holds its own for what its size can do. So it tells you how much I had to really think about if this can beat this little 20-watt speaker. So yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say. This is going to be the next go-to comparison speaker that I'll be trying to beat if I find another one of its size. I will keep the Archeer because it's been the one that we have to beat. It did get beat today, but this is not waterproof. It's more of a house home speaker. So this will be a little bit more compared to one of those house speakers, just an on the go. You guys see the difference that I'm trying to say here? This is not really an outdoor speaker. You want to keep it inside your home. This is an everywhere speaker on the go. You already know what to do. So there you guys have it. Thank you for watching. And as always, if you want for yourself, find the description down below. And I will see you guys next time. Later.